Good morning, fly babies. It's me, your Flylady Kat, and I am here today to give you peace in your life, control in your home, and to help you learn how to finally love yourself. Today is actually today is Friday, and we have a three-layer cake. Our first layer is our routines. If you're a payroll fly baby, you're just going to do your morning routine. When you come home, you'll finish up your routines. The second layer is our zone. We're in zone 5, the living room, last day. If you're a payroll fly baby, you may choose to do the living room zone on Saturday. And our basic weekly plan is car and purse day. And if you're a payroll fly, we say hello to everyone. Libby Chapman is here, Margaret Rose is here, and Lady G, who is Lorraine, thank you Lorraine, is here. Good morning. We have 16 people. Jessica Zaborski is one of those people. Mr. B is here. Rachel Dallas says hello. Excuse me, we have 2 thumbs up this morning. And I know that this is early. I said 8 o'clock. It's actually 8:24. I'm sorry, but I'm getting ready to go to a friend's funeral and I'm getting ready to leave. So this is going to be a 20-minute talk so I can drive the hour to the funeral. So, Yana Koppitz, good morning, Yana. I made you a video over on Patreon, didn't I? All right, anybody else on here? We only have 7 thumbs up. There are 14 of you on. If you're just lurking, please go ahead and at least give it a thumbs up. If you're talking to me, that's awesome. Sherry Piatia, sorry for your loss. Thank you so much. Thank you, Libby. It's actually the husband of a dear friend who is also a dear friend. I worked with him and her and everyone else back years ago. They're part of my Amtrak group, and he died of a heart attack on their vacations. Very sad. Okay, Louisa, what are you doing on here from France? Good morning. So good to see you. Anna, good morning. It's finally sunny here this morning. So sorry about your friends. Sending your love and prayers. Thank you. Thank you very much, everyone. Carrie Joy, good morning. Karen Steele, hello. Kiki is here. Kiona, good morning. Good morning. So, Yana says, yes, you did. Thank you. I did. I made you a video. If you're a patron over on my Patreon channel and you have something in particular that you think would be helpful and I don't already have a video on it or it's been a while, let me know and I'll make you a video. Thank you, Libby. Thank you, everyone. All right, so let's talk about what's happening today in your life. Good morning, Cynthiana. What's happening? Are you going to do your car and purse day? Planning by the dozen, I don't know your name. Good morning, dropping in for a few minutes in the midst of wedding planning. How fun. I've done that a couple times with my girls. I'm so glad it's all behind me, years and years ago. What are you doing today? Are you doing your car? Are you a payroll fly baby? Have you broken up your weekly home blessing into items during the week? Are you delegating anything? Even if you're not a payroll fly baby, are you delegating to those kids? It's really important that they learn some responsibility. And that doesn't mean learn some responsibility. It means, oh my gosh, I'm so proud of you. You look what you're doing. You're growing up, that kind. Rachel's going to clean out her purse today. Excellent. Excellent. My purse is clean. Yuli, hi Yuli, haven't seen you in a bit. Finally catching you live. Yes, it's probably better for you guys across the ocean. I know Yuli is in Greece, so it's a little bit earlier, not much. All right, there's my Patreon page. If you haven't already become a patron of my Patreon page, I encourage you to do so. It's only $5 a month. And it will give you more in-depth videos. You'll be part of our force of 1,000. We're believing for 1,000 of you by December 31st because 1,000 of you around the world influencing others with the things you know will be a force for change. And that's exciting. All right. Good morning, the car and purse today. Is that what I'm hearing? Is that what I'm hearing? How could that possibly be? Do you come here for mentoring from me? This is all you're getting, you know. If you're not a personal mentor, this is it, and some Patreon videos. So if you want to talk to me, now's your time. Tell me what you're doing today. Don't be afraid. I'm not going to fuss at you. I will encourage you, and I will set you straight sometimes. Tell me what you're doing. Are you doing your car and purse today? Have you moved your day? And then in a minute, we'll talk about the 4th of July a little bit. So tell me about it. Are you doing car and purse? Come on, come on. 16 of you on here. I only had one person tell me. 15, 16 of you on here. 11 thumbs up. Thank you so much. Okay, I guess no one's going to tell me they're doing their car and purse. That means you're not doing your car and purse. Why not? Don't you want your car to look nice? You know? Rachel said, I think I'm going to restart the Flylady system. Well, there's only one way to restart, and that's every single breath that you take, you just step in where you are. Planning by the dozen. What's your name again? Is it Lorraine? I've moved car and purse day to Tuesday, and I did it. Yes. Yana said, I'll be gardening today. Okay. LaTanya said, good morning. New subby, just learning about the Flylady plan. Welcome, LaTanya. Anna said, I recently downsized my purse to a wallet size one with a long strap that only holds cards, cash, and a lipstick. It's amazing. I keep a small bag in the back of my car with snacks and stuff. That's a great idea. Carrie Joy, I'm a little anxious because our quarterly pest service comes today, which means they walk in every room and crevice of my house instead of negative self-talk. I'm looking forward to next quarter when, and we'll see what else Carrie has to say in a minute. Car is clean. Need to do purse, Jessica said. I'm having a free day today. Pepper Payton said, setting up a planner today to keep up with bills and appointments. Excellent. So I'm thinking today may be your planning and desk day. Is that right? Lady G, is that Lorraine? I can't remember. Doing my handbag now. Car will be later when we go to the doctor's. Okay. Sherry said, car, purse, and living room. Go, girl. You are rocking it. Pat Hinky, I'm still recovering from the flu. I'm changing the sheets, straightening up zones. Purse is clean. That's excellent. Libby says, purse, car, full of gas. Need car done. Maybe I will move the old car out of the garage, thinking of driving it. Okay. Yana said, I will clean my purse and vacuum my car before I start on the garden. You don't even have to vacuum it. Just shake the mats and make sure all the stuff's out of it. Now I'm me. Yay, Kara. Lorraine. Thank you, Lorraine. You guys are so funny. All right, we have 25 of you on now. We've just been on about 10 minutes, and we got about 10 minutes to go. So this is your chance to ask me questions. Okay, ask me questions. Remember, questions come in caps or super chat so I don't miss them. Although there are not very many this morning because you guys were so early, but still put it in caps if you can remember. What else we want to talk about? Okay, 4th of July. Pepper says her car is in good shape. She doesn't have a purse. Okay. Let's talk about the 4th of July. I talked about it last night. I'm going to remind you again today. When you have a holiday, you get that as a free day. So if you have a free day already planned, and it doesn't fall on Thursday, you get an extra holiday, an extra free day. And that's just the way it works. In the United States, we have about 8 of those. I think it's a comparable around the world. I know in Canada, July 1st is a holiday. So there you go. Let's see. Anybody else out there? What are you having to eat on the 4th of July? What are you going to make? Kara, next week is the wedding, keeping up on housework during crazy week. Lots of company in and out, lots of extra events help. This is when you gear down. You gear down. Make sure your house is in good shape, and then you gear down. And the only thing you do is your morning routine, your after dinner routine, your before bed routine. 3 clutter checks a day. That's it. You don't do zones, you don't do basic weekly plan. Unless you absolutely have to buy some groceries or absolutely need to pay a bill, you gear down. When you have a load of people in your house, a wedding going on, don't worry about all the details. The deal is, when it's over, as soon as it's over, you can't stay in low gear. You got to go right back to regular, and you just step in where you stepped out. Yana said, I got myself a planner. We'll work on it Sunday and going to start following it on Monday. Yay, that sounds exciting. I'm so happy for you, Yana. Kara says, okay. Chantilly says, good morning. Good morning. All right. So slow in the morning. Maybe that's why I don't do it at 8 o'clock in the morning, huh? What are you fixing for dinner? What are you going to have to eat that's special on the 4th of July? That was my question now. What will you have? Have you planned it out? Have you bought your groceries? Are you getting ready to buy your groceries? It's Thursday. What are you going to have on your holiday? What are we going to have, Mr. B? Hot dogs on the grill and watermelon?
Chitlins?
No, we're not going to have chitlins.
Come
I
on.
did clutter checks with my kids yesterday a few times, and I like it. My kids actually cleaned up. Yes, Yana. Blair said, good morning, Kat and Mr. B and everyone. I'm finally here for the morning live. Yay. Kara said, pizza night tonight, grilled burgers on the 4th. That sounds good.
Yeah, or
What do you think?
barbecue.
Barbecue what?
Barbecue something.
Larry's going to cook something on the grill.
Maybe.
And we'll have a
Go to
what?
the barbecue place.
Or we may go, or we may go to the barbecue place. It's just the two of us that day. Sherry said, my house needs to be remodeled. How do I stay motivated? Motivated for the remodeling or motivated to keep it clean while it's being remodeled? Either way, there's no motivation for that. You just have to do it. You have to plan it and do it every day a little bit. When the house is being remodeled, it's going to get super, super dusty. Just know that that's going to happen and commit to keeping it clean. You'll be so thankful when you do. If you've never watched Inspired by Nikki, her videos, she has one where they were remodeling their whole house that they bought. She lives in her mother's old home and they totally remodeled it. And she lived in it and slept in it and had kids in it and a dog in it and everything and still managed to be sane. And she just cleaned a little bit every day as she needed to. It's not hard, you just have to do it. Margaret said, do you have any plans to put the name Henny Bee on the outside of your RV? We do. That's a good question, and yes, we do. Thank you, Margaret. Libby, I have a temporary air conditioner in my living room. I need to make room in the garage for it. Okay. How big is your air conditioner? It's like this big, right? You have that much room in your garage, right? If you don't, you might want to have a project and get that garage cleaned up. Keep it clean, Sherry said. Yes. Yes, ma'am. Any more questions? You know what? I think I'm going to go early. I'm going to leave at 15 minutes instead of 20 because it's a little slow this morning and not a lot of questions happening. So we have about 3 minutes, 2 minutes now to finish up. So tell me.
Forget about date night.
Oh yeah, Larry's reminding me, don't forget, it's date night tonight. We won't be on live because it's date night. I hope you have a date night besides getting your car clean, your purse clean, and doing the other things that are on your list. Tonight is your date night. So I hope you have that planned and have a fun time. Yuli said, after I said hello, I had an invitation for a second job interview. Hope to bring, what? Hope to bring me luck. Absolutely, Yuli. I'll pray for you that you get your job. And a husband will probably smoke some sort of ribs, pulled pork on the 4th, potato salad, and watermelon. Yum. One of our fly babies grows red, white, and blue potatoes, and she makes red, white, and blue potato salad. Isn't that fun? Wendy said, I've been struggling with meal planning. I will have 1 or 2 great weeks and then burn out on washing dishes or run out of ideas. I don't know what to say. You have to wash your dishes every day. There's no burnout. You just do it. You just get up and wash them and dry them and put them away or put them in the rack. Or if you have a dishwasher, put them in the dishwasher. You don't have to wash them if you do that. But burning out is a mental attitude. There's no burnout for washing dishes. Just get it done. It's part of life. It's like flushing the toilet. I'm so burnt out from flushing the toilet. No, the same with washing dishes, okay? So and that's not a fuss, that's a firm, and you got to do it, Wendy. You've got to do it. And then planning for meals. If you are having a struggle with that, I'm going to recommend the Food Nanny. Go to the library and get her book, or order it online. She has excellent ideas for menus, and also ways to include your children. So I suggest that. Kelly said, I caught you live. I hope you had fun in Georgia. I sure did. I've never heard of blue potatoes. I have. They're delicious. And that was Rachel. Libby. In the living room, 2 jewelry cabinets. One I like, but the top is broken. Well, if it's broken, can you fix it? If you can't fix it, or you think one day you'll fix it, you probably won't. I would suggest you give it away. But if you can get it fixed, fix it. That's cute, red, white, and blue potatoes, Blair said. Good morning, precious Becca. Happy Friday. Yana, I ran out of ideas to meal plan as well. Just have a basic meat, a vegetable, and a starch. If you can't come up with that, then get a book. Get any cookbook and look for a meat, a starch, a vegetable. You don't have to cook everything from scratch. You can make frozen vegetables in the microwave nowadays. Put a little salt on them. A little bit of spray butter is what I use, but you might use real butter. Serve it with a chicken from the grocery store that's already cooked if you're in a pinch, and have a zapped baked potato. You know, there's so many things you can do to make a good meal. You could take that same meal, put barbecue sauce on the chicken. Now you've got barbecue chicken. Instead of a potato, make corn on the cob. And instead of zapped vegetables, have a salad. That's a whole different thing. Really the same basic thing. You can go on and on and on with different meats, different vegetables, different starches. That's all a meal plan is. But if you want some really great ideas, the Food Nanny's where I would suggest you go. Twice in the same day. So glad I'm here. Yay, Jackie. I will certainly need your help if I become a payroll fly baby. Yes, you will. You actually have heard it so much. Good morning, Andrea. Kara said, I love the Food Nanny. I use her ideas, but often make simpler versions of her meals. Absolutely, it's just for ideas. Jessica said, good morning, I made it. Yes, you did. I'm getting ready to leave, guys, so I hope you have a wonderful day. Anna said, my motivation for getting dishes done is ants. If I leave the dishes sitting in the kitchen, the ants will attack. Sun basket and blue apron, Libby says. There you go. Yana said, thank you. Blair said, borax, diatomaceous earth for ants. Pat said, Anna, put bay leaves in your cabinets. All right, girls, actually wash your dishes. That's the best thing to prevent it in the first place. Have a wonderful day and enjoy yourself. It's date night. Have a date night. Don't wait for motivation. Do it. And you'll feel better afterwards. That's where the motivation comes in. Once it's done, you'll feel so good about yourself. Have a wonderful day. Always remember that I care for you very much. I love you, and that you are beautiful.